We're going to be talking about smart contracts and the next generation of crowdfunding. Now, I personally have been involved in crowdfunding for a number of years. It absolutely has changed my life and the life of my family. So let's get into it. So crowdfunding, what is it exactly? Maybe you're not familiar with it. Crowdfunding is the practice of funding a project or venture by raising monetary contributions from a large number of people, typically via the internet. So here's the question. Is it legal? Absolutely. Crowdfunding was signed into law through the Jobs Act on April the 5th, 2012 by President Barack Obama. Forbes magazine calls it the next big trend. It's happening right now. So since 2012, ladies and gentlemen, over $34 billion has been given to help people. It's not a grant, it's not a loan, and there's no repayment required. They're projecting that by the year 2025, over $300 billion will be given to people. So this is individuals just like you and I giving money to someone else to help them without expecting anything in return. Could you use some funding to accomplish something that's important to you in your life? That's what we're talking about tonight. So maybe you're familiar with some of these. These are traditional crowdfunding platforms out there: GoFundMe, Kickstarter, and Indiegogo. Now, these platforms give you and I the ability to help other people. And that's a great thing. You know, it changes the world when we come together like that. But here's the question I have for you. Who is helping you? Well, that's what we want to talk about tonight. We're going to talk about a concept called community funding. What is that exactly? While there is no formal definition, community funding can be defined as a group of people who have a common economic interest. That group agrees to actively and consciously pursue their economic interests together to create a sustainable and secure economy for themselves, empowering their families and their communities. In a nutshell, a funding community is a community where the givers also become receivers. Let's take a close look at it. Now, before we get into it in more detail, it's important that we understand what is a smart contract. All right, it's all about technology and innovation. A smart contract, ladies and gentlemen, is a computer protocol intended to electronically facilitate, verify, and enforce the negotiation or performance of a contract. Smart contracts allow the performance of credible transactions without third parties. These transactions are trackable and irreversible. So when you participate in a smart contract, it's kind of like Bitcoin, ladies and gentlemen. Once Bitcoin was created, it can never be shut down, ladies and gentlemen. It will continue on to infinity. And once that system was created, that system can never be changed because it's built on something called the blockchain, which is simply a ledger that is public, that everybody can see, but the infrastructure cannot be changed. So people are able to participate anonymously, and guess what? They're able to receive donations direct to them, paid instantly through this concept called smart contracts. So we're going to break it down a little more for you, but this is what you need to understand. It can't be cheated. It can't be frauded, ladies and gentlemen. It can't be shut down, not even by the developers. It's a lifetime situation that can enable you and I to get the funding we need month after month for years to come in our lives. So let me tell you what this is not, ladies and gentlemen. This is not a business opportunity or a network marketing company. This is not gifting, and we don't sell anything. What makes us different? We are a team building, peer-to-peer crowdfunding system where the giver becomes a receiver. Donations are paid instantly to a beneficiary with no middleman. 100% of all donations stay in their community. That's how wealth is created. And there are no admin fees, and the system is lifetime and cannot be compromised or changed by anyone, not even the developers of the platform. So this